Hi there, I'm Kim Cookson and I'm Canada's Art Mama. I give you helpful hints and tips so you can do art for fun, health, and happiness. And sometimes during my video, I give you sort of not so necessarily tips per se to do, but also tips to help get your head in the right perspective to do art. Now, there's a couple of things I want to share with you today in terms of helpful tips. How many of you, if you're a woman out there, I'm saying men like makeup too, I'm sure, but how many of you use makeup? This is a kind of I want to get you into the space to understand that if you can apply makeup on your face and be creative, you can do art. You ever thought about that? I wanted to give you that metaphor today because I've been in the art, media, fashion world my entire life. If you go to Google and Google Kim Cookson the Image Maker, you'll see my work. And I was a former model and actress, and so I understand about makeup. So today, this is the first time in my life that I made this association. Actually today, I found this perfect red lipstick to my glasses, because I'm all about the image, right, on the video. And I said, oh, this is a brush. I went, oh, I said a brush. And I went, my gosh, this is like an artist brush, but it's lipstick. You know, of course, when they make makeup, they make a color and an innovation once and then they change it. That's always the way. Can't find this anymore, but it's the perfect red for my glasses. But that's something to think about. If you can put makeup on your face and you can be creative and not think about it, you can do art. You don't need any experience, and you can do art for therapy. Now, there's all kinds of, I have in my library, I could just literally cover myself, fill this table high, 6 feet high with books about art therapy. And there's all kinds, the arts and psychotherapy, functional near-infrared spectroscopy assessment of reward perception based on visual self-expression, coloring, doodling, and free drawing. That's a mouthful. That's Drexel University in the United States and the College of New Jersey, United States. You can get this online, by the way. Talks about why art, basically, is good for you. And then we have, this is a big one. Now, I'm Canadian. There's lots of information in Canada, too. It says here, the connection between art, healing, and public health, a review of current literature. There are many more things between heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio. So it talks about the World Health Organization defines holistic health as viewing man in its totality within a wide ecological spectrum and emphasizing the view that ill health or disease is brought about by an imbalance or disequilibrium of man in his total ecological system, and not only by causative agent and pathogenic evolution. So, all big report too. So, and here we are also, this was in a magazine, Stroke of Genius, turning out channeling your inner Picasso can provide a major boost to your sense of self. The results of a 2017 study from Drexel University, that's what I just showed you, in Pennsylvania showed that after less than 10 minutes of drawing and doodling, participants reported greater confidence in their ideas and problem-solving abilities. And don't worry if your still life apples look like well run. The same researchers are also found that creating any kind of art significantly reduces stress hormones regardless of skill level. Significantly reduces. And there's lots of studies going on forever and ever. But what I feel is that you can study it to death. The point is getting people to do it. We've studied health, getting people to quit smoking, getting people to get off being overweight, getting people to eat properly, getting people to be compliant for COPD. It goes on and on. It's how we teach people. That's where I come in. Art Mama wants to keep it simple. I want to keep it happy and fun. I want to keep it doable and affordable and portable. Don't you love that? Doable, affordable, and portable. And I want you to do it. And it doesn't have to be difficult. It's not, you just got to face the fear and jump in, just like you're putting your makeup on. Just like that. It's that simple. Now, this is another great author I like, Brené Brown. She's written some great books, but here she says on page 5 of her new book, Dare to Lead, Brave Work, Tough Conversations, Whole Hearts. Why I read these books, not because of business sense, but I also want to see creativity in business is very important. And so here she has in her research, she said, We built a Dare to Lead hub on BreneBrown.com, where you can find resources including a free downloadable workbook for anyone who wants to put this book further into action as you read. I highly recommend it. As we learned from the research we did for Rising Strong, we know that the way to move information from your head to your heart is through your hands. From your head to your heart. Art is in your heart, so it's got to go to your hands. We all have art inside our bodies. We all have ART inside our heart, the physical writing words. Now, I have not found the research to figure out what that divineness came from. I've checked all kinds of synonym books. I've checked everywhere. If you could tell me how heart, the word heart, was derived with the word art in it, I'd love to hear from you. But she has, and then again, and later on in their book on page 106, it says, what's more, according to Brown's research, play like fun, like doing art, shapes our brain, fosters empathy, helps us navigate complex social groups, and is at the core of creativity and innovation. Oh, isn't that something? In some ways, it helps us overheated brain cool down. Now, right now, as I'm taping this, we're in the middle of a pandemic, a coronavirus. What better way to cool down, mellow out, chill out, is to do some form of art. Do you have an old cereal box hanging around or something in the recycle bin? A craft dinner, anything that's a recycle box? Use that if you haven't got paper. You've got to have some pens or paper around, pens or markers around. If you don't, guess what? You can use lipstick or nail polish. Well, this is lipstick, but or nail polish. You got anything to scribe on? Have some fun. Do some art. It's good for your heart. Take care. See you again. I'm Kim Cookson, Canada's Art Mama. You can find me on Facebook, Canada's Art Mama, or like me on my YouTube channel, Art Mama, or my social pages, Instagram and Twitter. Love to hear from you. Thanks. Take care. See you again. Bye-bye.